The next time this thing is called, I promise you I will come here with not less than 10 persons to tell them that this one is stopped. They shouldn't have stopped it because I was alone. But the next time I'm coming with more than 10 persons.
I'm from Delta State, Nigeria, but I came here today. That freedom, it's a shame. It's a day of shame to the president.
We are the future, and I repeat, and the future is now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Africa Unboxed. Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's Africa Unboxed. Well, in a startling turn of events, Ghana's government abruptly silenced prominent voices at the convention, featuring Dr. Arikana, Julius Malema, Professor PLO Lumumba, and Peter Obi, leaving the African youth in frustration. As these influential figures were about to address critical issues, the government intervention sparked outrage among the youth, who now demand answers and refuse to be silenced.
Looking like Malema walking around, you don't look at it. Vanish from here. Your head gets in the bone. Vanish from here.
The abrupt halt to these voices has ignited a fervent call for transparency and accountability as the youth unite in their quest for justice and the right to be heard on matters of paramount importance to the continent. Without much ado, let's get into the video and let's hear what the youth said.
We are all involved in building a motherland. Ask Ghana youth for your country. The nation demands your devotion. Let us all unite to uphold her and make her great and strong. We are all involved.
I believe it's a positive message. There's nothing that they would have said against anybody. That is not Arikana's method.
Above, it has been cancelled. So whether it is true or not, we have to now know. So we are going to be here till maybe we finally know that this program is cancelled.
But I will assume that definitely a program of this nature, you would have interacted with the Ghana police before today.
That is what nobody's giving an answers, because the soldiers here, they are asked to do their duties, but there's nobody here giving an answers. They are the organizers who we are also waiting for them to give us an answers. But as an Ghanaian or as an African, I need to know what is going on. This is a very valid question that you are asking us. This program is an international program. The powers be, they know what is going to happen. They are privy to information than me. So why are they stopping it? Is there something behind it? Is this security reasons? No.
Chairman,
Yeah.
can you tell us your name?
I'm Abdurrahman Abubakar.
So what were your expectations coming here this afternoon?
For the past, let's see, past decade, there have been role models in Africa, like Julius Malema, like Professor Lumumba. Watching them on social media for several years, and today is being selected as a day that will be given the opportunity to meet such people. So we were prepared, honestly, to meet such great minds of Africa, and we are being denied the opportunity, and the reason being that the government is not comfortable with the date.
Do you think this will have an effect on?
Certainly, it will affect the image of Ghana, and it will affect each and every one of us here, because we left all that we are doing just to have a nice experience today, and we are being denied this opportunity. Who knows when we will get this opportunity again?
So do you feel this is basically political? The reason why this has been cancelled is political?
Certainly.
What do you feel are
because
some of the influences here?
I believe it's political, because this is an election year, And these minds are to waken us as the youth of Africa, or the next line of leaders in this country. This statement that leaders will make today will waken us, will make us know the right leaders from the wrong ones.
And there is a convention today. A convention we say igniting the voice of Africa. As young leaders growing, seeing Peter Obi on a flyer, the first time I would not watch him on TikTok or on Facebook. Peter Obi coming to the Independence Square of Ghana on a very sensitive day like the 7th of January to address the youth of this country. A young man by Professor Lumumba coming to Ghana, most especially Julius Malema coming to Ghana, Dr. Arikana coming to Ghana. I think these are the Nkrumahs of Africa. Our Ghanaian Nkrumah is gone, but these are the Nkrumahs of other countries. Today they are in here to speak to the youth. We get here and we realize that the program is council. We were invited as student leaders of this country. All mother unions of this student of Ghana here were invited. The University Student Association are invited. Member institutions are invited. The National Union of Ghana Students is invited. People have moved from Navrango, people have moved from WA student leaders to listen to these great people. We get here and we are told that the program is cancelled. Why? What are they going back home to speak about Africa? I know definitely Lumumba is going to speak on media. We will listen to Lumumba. I am sad. I don't know what is the reason behind, but we are sad. We are bitter. We are pained. It is very sad.
What cue should the African youth take from this?
You see, I don't know. The important thing is that I would have been able to answer this question properly if the forces behind the cancellation of this program was known. I don't know. But I am sad. I don't know the convention that is meant to ignite the voice of Africa. What we are interested as student leaders is the people on the flyer. Some people are here who want to listen to Stoneboy. I am here as a young student leader to listen to the powerful speakers of Africa. Let me repeat this again. Ghana Nkrumah is gone. But as young student leaders, we know some Nkrumahs in different countries. Right. Lumumba is a clear example. Julius Malema is a clear example. You've stopped the program. Why? Who is that behind the stopping of this program? Student leaders have moved from all across the country to come and listen. I represent 12.5 million Ghanaian students of this country. Thousands of them are here to listen. These are our role models. Whoever has taken this away, we are sad. We are bitter.
Let me ask Chairman too. Chairman,
okay. Yes.
How do you also feel about this situation?
Oh, very sad, very disappointed. Because imagine me moving away from Upper West, close to the border to Burkina Faso, coming here on official invitation on behalf of University of Development Studies WA campus as the local NUCS president, all the way from that far region to these grounds, and we have been told it has been cancelled. What a great disappointment to we the young guys from Ghana, coming to listen to the great voices from elsewhere. Why the cancellation? That has been the question we are all asking.
Do you feel that the voices of the African youth they are being shut down? They don't want the African youth to have a voice. Do you feel that?
Most definitely. If programs of these are to inspire us to voice out our feelings about our own country, our feelings about Africa, and they have started sabotaging, tarnishing such programs, it means our voices are being silenced, and which is a very big disappointment to Africans and Ghanaian youth, to be precise.
So looking forward, what should we do as youth?
As youth, we need to stand on our grounds. We need to stand to speak to power. We need to stand to speak for our own rights. What is happening today is something that should never happen again. And left on to me, I still want to say that if the program is said to be cancelled, it should not be cancelled. We still stand on our grounds, expecting people who are above or who they are saying the program should be cancelled. They should rescind their adhesions and let us witness and observe this program as we have been invited officially to come and be part of this all-important program.
All right, thank you. Do you have something
Thank
to
you.
say?
All right. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Yes, actually, I'm a student leader also, SRC from the YUDS campus. Actually, I'm a youth advocate, and I've come to listen to African advocates. Right. And why should we be stopped? we are the future, and the future is now. Why are you stopping us from listening to great leaders who have come to inspire us to do what is right? And one thing my colleagues haven't made mention is the people telling us the program has been cancelled actually is the forces. And who actually control the forces? It means that it's the government. So we want to hear from the government.
You feel the government is afraid of something?
Yes, I feel because it is political, but of which I cannot say right now. What I sense right now is that there is something very fundamental, fishy, that is political, and the incumbent is surely afraid of what is going to happen here. And but like rightly mentioned by the local NUCS secretary, we are not interested in what was happening, but we are interested in PLO Lumumba, Peter Obi of Nigeria, and other great speakers who have come to organize this program. So this is what we are interested in. So
basically you came for you to elevate your thoughts concerning Africa,
exactly,
and not for any political
exactly reason. We came not for political reasons, and so cancelling this program at the moment, we are very stranded. We are from Wa, and so after here we don't know who is going to accommodate us, because the organizers of this occasion was going to do that, and now everything has been turned out. So what are we actually going to do at the moment? And so we are calling on who is responsible to do the needful. We are the future, and I repeat, and the future is now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Chairman has something to say.
I'm the CEO for Youth Center Research and Development Education. I think today is Ghana Day of Shame. It's not just cancelling the program, it's a Ghana Day of Shame. We are having people from Kenya, Nigeria, Togo, Benin, to come and listen to this important program, and today our leaders have disappointed us. What I'm saying is, Ghana youth need to rise. The voice of the youth need to rise. It's not about political parties, but it's about the future of Ghana. People are not getting jobs. They think they need to listen to some voice so that these social vices in the society must stop. We are always talking about criminality in the society. These voices can stop them, and so you are stopping the program. The youth are ready, and even if today the program is not coming on, their voices will never die, because if you don't listen to them today, we are going to social media to listen to them. Their videos are alive, and I know whoever is behind this will regret taking this decision, and I know the government will suffer for this.
Thank you so much.
So the leaders of this country should be ashamed for the cancellation of this program. This is a harmless, educative, informative program. Why are they canceling it? Why is nobody giving us answer? We need answers. The youth should be asking for answers. We are asking just what is happening, and nobody's giving nobody's answering our question. So yes, I am agitated, because as a Ghanaian, this is an opportunity for me to listen to Julius Malema. This is an opportunity for me to listen to Lumumba, because Lumumba is in Ghana free of charge, so I should not be able to listen to Lumumba. If Lumumba has been in Ghana several times, it is for pay. When he goes to them, he's welcome. They always, he's in cahoots with them as well. I can say this. Lumumba should listen to me. Now the youth want to listen to you free of charge. You are a Pan-Africanist. Look at what they are doing to the kids who are trying to be like you, who are also inspiring with your words that they want to change something. So Lumumba, wherever you are, the organizers, they should have a press conference telling the whole country and the diaspora that this is what's happened. We need answers. Julius, we know, is an activist. Julius, please, what is happening to this? Yes, I've seen a student unions here. They should be demanding answers. If we have to even file a lawsuit against the organizers, we should do that, because people are coming from all over the country. Who is leading this? Who is behind this? So the world, all over the continent, this is African recognition. We want our Africanism. Yes, and you can look at behind me. That is the black star. It stands for hope. Yes, today's program was to inspire us, to give us hope. Now we are here, and then we are down. We are down. What is happening to our nation? What is the political twist to it? What is the geopolitical twist to this? What is the conspiracy? If there is, they should come out. We need a press release. We need to call them to action. Yes, the organizers, if you are listening to me, please and please, we need to know why. Give us a reason. So thank you very much for your question. If you do have any other questions, I would like that. Thank you very much.
My question would be, why would the powers that be think it's a good idea before the day before Constitution Day to unilaterally prevent this program from going ahead?
It's because they...
Why would that be a good why would that be a good idea for them? How would that not do more damage than good?
I think they've forgotten the tenets of this country. The Constitution Day is when Monday. And this is what inspired our Constitution to be written at the first place. It was Pan-African movement that created this independence. Why are we here? We are at the Independence Square in order for us to know that, yes, we have Constitution, we have laws, we have rules. But today they are telling us they are breaking their own rules. So tomorrow we should be ashamed celebrating our Constitution. That is what is happening. So the powers be, as to answer your question, the powers be, if they were to know this is a good thing, I don't think they would have, but because of fear. The leadership has a fear in mind. They don't want the youth to be enlightened. But you should teach each and everyone here, should know the Constitution, should know our rights. And this is our right. Freedom of association, freedom of movement, freedom to be together. And we are just here harmless people. Why are they doing this to us? Why? So the question is, I am asking, why are they doing this to us? As a Ghanaian, I'm ashamed to call myself a Ghanaian today because something is happening. My mind is being revolutionized. I'm trying to become the beacon of hope, which is behind me. And now I'm being suppressed in my own country. So we need answers. The why must be answered tonight. And the organizers must be ashamed. Otherwise, we have to file a lawsuit against them. We need answers.
But what do you not think the organizers are just as frustrated?
They should have a PR, they should have public relation outfit that should be communicating with us. Now we are no more the African child that they think we are. We are no more the timid African child. We are not the timid, oh, this. We are now trying to speak power, truth to power. We are now trying to learn that we need to open our horizon and be that African. We should be proud. When we are in the diaspora, we should raise our heads and make sure we are speaking to that power. So if you cannot do it here at home, where are we going to do it?
That's the bigger question.
If you cannot do it. So thank you very much. And I wish everybody a very new year. Go home and then enjoy the rest of the program.
I have one question though.
Oh, okay.
Do you feel Africa in itself, we can ever be free of these powers? I'm asking this question because she pointed to this, right? Did you know that this thing was built in honor of the Queen? Not our forefathers that suffered or struggled. This was built in the honor of the Queen. There used to be a plaque there. I think it has been removed. You feel Africa, we can never be free?
The mission or the aim of this star is hope all over the world. So whether it was built for the Queen or for the King, I see it as a hope. I see it as a call for action. And action is to be part of my country and also contribute. So whether it was built for the Queen, I'm not going to condemn it. If it was built for something bigger than there's a sinister against it, I will call for the action that it should be removed. But if it is built with a wise wisdom behind it, I'm not going to. I see hope here. I see hope here. The Black Star Square here, there's a hope here. It might be built for a king. So we really don't know what is really going on. So thank you very much. All right.
Rise and youth for your country. The nation demands for devotion. Let us all unite to uphold and make them great and strong. Yes. We are all involved. We are all involved. We are all involved in building a motherland.
humiliation, I find it very difficult. But to have military personnel gathered here, good.
Please, I've warned you. I've warned you. You are looking like Malema walking around. You don't look at it. Vanish from here. Your head gets in the bone. Vanish from here. You don't get anywhere. You did it. You can't touch you. My mouth won't do that.
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
you don't know. You do your head like. Wait. No challenge. Okay. Don't do that.
It's not challenging. It's not challenging. The one who was doing the
Ansu Mariam Dukle.
Okay, are you from here?
No. Partially, yes.
Anyways, so boss, how do you feel about this event being cancelled? But first of all, let me ask, what were your expectations for tonight?
My expectation has been dashed down. Has been dashed down.
Why?
Yeah, because this is not what I expected. I expected, but now hearing my leader speaking, Julius Malema. But now that's not the case.
Wow. So what do you feel is the reason behind this?
Honestly, I can't tell. I can't really tell. I can only suggest or assume that there is sabotage in the making. Yes.
Why would they want to do such a thing?
You know, Julius Malema never talks shyly. He's brutally honest. And AOC in this country or on this continent, he doesn't shy away from speaking the truth to it.
So you feel the present government here is shy or is afraid of what will come out tonight?
I believe so.
Or the effects of tonight?
I believe so. But before that, the organizers of this program should come here and let the world know what is going on. Because we could speculate right now that it is the government or it is the lack of the effectiveness in the organizers, you know, for hosting this program here this evening. So for now, we want to hear from the organizers. And since I've been here for about 2 hours now, there is no one who has shown himself or herself as member of the organizing committee. Yes, nobody for now.
Wow. So okay, let's put this whole thing aside. Do you feel the African can really come out of this hole?
Definitely. That's why I'm a member of the Economic Freedom Fighters. We have had all, if I may say, that we want in Africa except the economic freedom. We have our independence, we have all of the things you can think of on papers. But the economic struggle is what is keeping us down. And with the economic freedom fighters across the continent of Africa, I'm 100% sure that one day Africa will get out of this mess.
In our lifetime?
In our lifetime, definitely.
So what is the first step we need to take?
The first step to take is organizing events like this. Those who doesn't want to see us together. I'm from Liberia, Monrovia, to be here.
Check
the distance.
Wow.
Check the hotel I'll pay. Check the flight bill, right?
Wow.
Okay. And I would tell you that I am not alone. There are people here that came from America, Europe, and elsewhere to be part of this program, this event. So shutting it down is against the progress of Africans. You can stop a revolutionary, but you can't stop the revolution. No way. Otherwise, the death of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah would have stopped even the EFFL from coming to life. But you can't stop the revolution.
So what does the African youth need to do to realize this?
I repeat, organize events like this. Let us meet, discuss our problems, find solutions to our problems. We can do it. This is why this event has been undermined. Otherwise, did you see anybody here fighting?
No.
We don't even need security. Because 99.9% of those you will see here know what they are here for.
Exactly.
We come here to join ideas, to work out our problems, our differences. What is making Africa not to progress, not to unite? This is what we are here to discuss. We wanted to hear from Dr. Arikana, an experienced woman. I think before the independent era, now in our present time, she's one of the lioness you can ever see that talked about what Africa needs and what Africa don't need.
Exactly.
Her words, her statements are embarrassing to the imperialists. But stopping her from coming here will not stop this revolution. The next time this thing is called, I promise you I will come here with not less than 10 persons to tell them that this one they stopped, they shouldn't have stopped it because I was alone. But the next time I'm coming with more than 10 persons.
Exactly.
Yes.
Wow. Awesome. So Chairman, what do you have to say?
Yeah.
I say this to the government and to whoever gave that command from above, and we know who the above is. So yes, the head of the armed forces who are here is the president, and I say this directly to him. It's a shame. It is a shame. It's a day of shame that Africans would converge here on the land that gave birth to the freedom of Africa, and yet you won't allow Africans to express that freedom. It's a shame. It's a day of shame to the president.
My name is Dr. Wahid Musa, and also I'm the UN Youth Special Envoy representative in Ghana. So, so a lot has been going on. We are here to attend the convention, which is a Pan-African gathering. People from all over African countries with some of our top African leaders are here to discuss the way forward for the development of Africa and how we can industrialize the youth to be able to manage their natural resources so that we can eradicate poverty out of Africa. But for us to come here and everybody is here to listen to wisdom, things that will transform the continent, and we are here, and then what we heard the security people say is that there is an order from the above that the program should be cancelled. And then so that is why we are agitating here to know the reason why such a very important program to be cancelled at this particular time.
You feel it's intentional?
Yes, everything. Yes, I think that it is an intentional decision, because if it's not intentional, that means you are not aware. But it's because you are aware of the program, and that is why I said it's intentional, because such an important program that is bringing African leaders together, leaders to come and speak to their people for the liberation of the young generation of Africa, for Africa to transform. Because we want a new Africa where the youth can manage their resources, can use the resources to transform their lives. And this is all what this is all about. But for us to wake up a day and then the program is cancelled. But the question is, why was such an important program cancelled? Then that means there is an order from above and also another above. That's what I'm thinking in my own mind. Yes, because...
My question would be that, what cue should the African youth take from this event, like what has happened today?
Yes, so what we the African youth we should learn is that our leaders can always disappoint us at an important time. So this is one thing that we should be aware, that anytime you have something important for the liberation of the people, you can be sabotaged. But the question is, why will our own leaders be sabotaging us? Because we are your people, and we are voting for you, and we put you there for you to direct the affairs for us, for our lives to be better. So why will you sabotage us? I think that there's something wrong with us. Yes, and also I think it is a power above the power that we know. That's what I think. So yes, because do you know why? Do you know why? Because if our leaders here to stop such an important program, because some of their colleagues who are coming there to talk are also their colleagues in the AU, in the Pan-African movement. So why would they stop them? That's the question. Why would they stop them?
Why Africa?
That's the question. Why? Because Nigeria can invite you to come and speak as a president of this country. South Africa can also invite you to come and speak. So why are we inviting them to come and speak, and then we are saying no? No. This is not the Africa we want. This is never the Africa we want. So what we want is, they can only stop the program, but they can never stop the conscience of the people, because the conscience of the people is towards a new Africa that is capable of managing and making good use of the natural resources. I always tell this question: why are we poor? Why are we poor? We are not poor. This gentleman here is not poor. I myself am not poor, because we are gifted with all the natural resources on this planet Earth. It's in Africa. So if only we are trying to revolutionize Africa towards industrialization, where the young people will know that no, I don't need to chase dollar, but rather to chase the natural resources here. Right. But it seems our direction, all the youth, our direction is on dollar. So because our direction is on dollar, we are forgetting the values of the natural resources. And that is why those people will come behind us and come and take them, because we don't know the value of it. And now that we want to liberate the people, and they are stopping all these things. It's not. In fact, this is a disappointment. This is a disappointment to Kwame Nkrumah, and this is a disappointment to African Union, and this is disappointment to humanity.
It's not a disappointment, it's a disgrace.
Yes.
A big one.
Yes.
So if you have one thing to tell the African youth, what would it be?
The only thing that I will advise my African brothers is, right now, they should stop chasing dollar, but chase their resources. Because the resources, if we can industrialize our resources, poverty will be a history in Africa. And that is also, look, China is powerful today because of industrialization. Dubai, the Arab Emirates, is powerful today because of industrialization. America is powerful today because of industrialization. But why is it Africa we are not poor? Because we haven't realized the importance of industrialization. And when we begin to realize the importance of decentralization or industrialization, they will know that Africa is really a rich continent.
You feel our leaders are serious about this thing? You see them making an effort towards industrialization?
You see, from the moment I begin to lose values on our African leaders was the story of Gaddafi. When I realized that such a sovereign leader of a country, a leader from another country, like enter his own country to kill him, and up to now, African Union couldn't do anything about it. All the leaders couldn't do anything about it. So that's what you know, that they are disappointment to us. And then we can't put our lives into their hands. Because if only Gaddafi up to now, we can't question up to now, why will you leave your country and come to a different person country to come and distract such a peaceful country and distract them, and up to now? Yes. You see, so Africa is tired of such powers above Africa. We want powers within Africa to be strong, powers that can make decisive decisions towards the development of Africa and the progress of the next generation. And that is what we are looking for. And that is why this Congress was so important, to liberate the young generation, so the young generation will know the value of their color as blacks and the value of where they belong as Africans. I think if we begin to see ourselves that we are worthy enough, that's why we are in this continent. God never made a mistake to create you into Africa. It's because the leaders seem to be happy when we are not liberated, when we are stupid, when we are useless. And now we want to wake up to be industrious. And now they are saying no. So I think that what I would advise the young generation is for them, we need to have programs and activities that we should engage ourselves intellectually, not violence, but intellectually, towards industrializing the natural resources we have. Dubai they don't have anything, but look at how they are industrializing themselves. Yes. It's because they are looking at their resources. Yes. They don't look at dollars. But we Africa, we are all looking at dollars, and we are leaving the natural resources for them to come behind us and take it away. And that is why we are saying no more the focus on dollar, but now we are focusing on our natural resources. Because I'm rich, because my continent has diamond, bauxite, everything. So why will I be poor? Why do I want to travel to America, Europe, and those countries? I don't need to go there. I just need to live the African dream, because I believe that with the next generation, we can transform this continent. And that is why today begins a new revolution. What happened today? They're saying that every misfortune is a blessing in disguise. And this is a blessing, and this is a strength to we the young Africans, that is like, this is time for us to industrialize ourselves, and then get out from the sleeping bed and then look at the future and see the hopes in our resources that which we are coming. Some of us will be president in future, ministers, police, soldiers, and then these are people with conscience. Everyone here, they are here because their conscience is right. Yes. It's not that it's wrong, and we are not here for violence. We are here to dialogue, we are here to discuss progress towards African liberation, and that's why we are here. Yes. So yeah.
Why Africa?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You are all dressed up.
Oh, today I dressed in Nkrumah because I was coming to have a feel of Nkrumah today, but in fact I'm really disappointed with the information I got when I came here.
So what were you hoping to hear today?
Oh, in fact, I came here to be impacted because I've been listening to our father Malema and then Julius Lumumba for a very long time. I've been listening to them, watching their videos on YouTube and other platforms. So today, it was like a dream. I was hoping to come and meet them in person. So I've been posting on my status, my schoolmates, University of Education, all my friends, they are expecting me to meet people that I've been hoping to meet. But in fact, I got here and I was disappointed that there was an information or an order from above that we can't have the convention. Currently, as it stands now, this should be an event that will impact African youths because these people are coming to ignite us so that we don't see anybody as a Nigerian, we don't see anybody as a Ghanaian or a Togolese or whatever. This program is to tell us that we are people who found ourselves, we are blacks who found ourselves on a land. And some people came and they came to partition the land among themselves. And then they named them. After they've gone, we decide to name the places based on our interest. But now we found out that no, there is no need. There was a time that we had no Ghana, we had no Nigeria. What we have was a land. So we should go back to that time where we will have a land with people who can move free to do their economic activities so that we can unite and develop the continent as a whole. But this opportunity has been denied us, but we still hope for better days because I know there are people out there who one day rise and then join forces together to empower the youth to unite and fight for this good cause.
You cannot prevent us from having a freedom of association. Yes, at the Independence Square, Black Star Square. No, this is our own country where our umbilical cords have been buried. And you can telling us that a certain power. Who gave them the power? I ask. Who gave them the power? Who gave them the power? I am asking again. Today they should come and tell us we are not here for a clamorous demonstration. We are not here to demonstrate. We are here to ignite the voices, the African voices. That is it. And you are preventing us. So today we are making our voices our clenched fists. Yes. We are going to speak for them to know that the African youth they knew before is not the current African
that is
youth.
it.
We are aware. Currently, we are in the age of information, and we are ready to build a great Africa. We are ready to build a great Africa. If they were
we are ready. We are ready. We are ready.
And we are going to build that Africa. And that is the message I'm sending to you. Thank you.
What future are you giving us?
What are you portraying to the African countries?
Kwame Nkrumah says something, Africa must unite. And I feel that the Independence Square of Ghana would have been a very symbolic ground to kind of call for African unity. This, I know of so many friends and colleagues coming all over from the continent, from Nigeria, even from the Caribbean, and they are in town. Just imagine the opportunity to unite us as people. An opportunity to champion one cause has been curtailed, but let's hope. I don't think that hope is all lost. We can still mobilize, we can still reorganize ourselves, and then find another way of doing this. If Ghana won't agree, maybe Liberia, maybe Gambia, another country may be in for this, and we may be able to have a way out. Yeah, that's all I can say for now.
Thank you. We need to see Kwame Nkrumah's legacy alive here in Ghana. We all as Africans, we are looking up to Ghana. Ghana is the symbol of African union, it's African liberation. What happened today is really disappointing. This should not be happening in Ghana. An African voice should not be suffocated in Africa. This is a shame. This is a shame. It should not be happening. So, as Africans, at least we need to be able to raise our voices in our own land. Africa is our home. We should not be suffocated to speak of on our own. All right then.
We are all one
Brazil.
The police are harassing.
Okay, thank you.
This is not an MPP program, no, an NDC program.
Let's go.
Hello. Say something. Say something. Now to start with, our eyes are opening.
Yes.
I'm from Delta State, Nigeria, but I came here today. Do you know why I came here? I came here because I want every African to know that the border in our heart, that border in our heart, that I am this, has been removed long time ago. We have been blinded. We have been blinded.
Hello, sir. On the road, we beg you, leave.
Africa, the richest continent yet the poorest. When the rich man begins to cry for help in his content, tell me, how can the poor rest? We have traded our birthright for guns, pounds and dollars just within our rivers, lands and forests. The unimaginable wealth that lies beneath the dew of our earth's soil. Diamond, gold, cocoa, ivory and timber, just to name a few, amidst the large basins of oil. So please allow me to ask Africa.
Why?
We have enough to feed the rest of the world, including every hungry mouth in Africa.
Why?
Yet we subject our own brothers to war, starvation and massacre. And of all the continents, we are known as the #1 bloodsucker, the backtracker, but we all still remember that once upon a time we used to be far, far richer. So please allow me to ask Africa.
Why?
We provide the rest of the world with the largest amounts of minerals. Yet we wallow in poverty with all our religious leaders, economic gurus and academic generals. And every now and then, it is the rest of the world who get to attend all our funerals. So please allow me to ask Africa.
Why?
How independent is our independence? How free is our freedom? Why have we allowed evil to take residence and allowed corruption to rule our kingdom? Why have we allowed politics and religion to undermine our intelligence? What happened to the ancestral wisdom? Oh, Africa.
Why?
We produce cocoa, yet how many of us can afford a chocolate bar? If after all these years we still cannot process our own raw materials, then I'm sorry to say we still do not know who we are. And I find this phenomenon to be too bizarre. Reason why I keep asking Africa.
Why?
We are quick to blame it all on our colonial masters when the problem actually is with our psychological monsters. I don't think this has anything to do with our blackness, because forever will we wear our skin, and some of us, oh yes, with so much gladness. So if I be an African to the day I die, then please allow me to ask Africa.
Why?
Why can't you break those chains that hold us bound to mental slavery? Why can't you listen to the prophets, Marcus Garvey, Fela Kuti, Robert Nesta Marley, far beyond their musical delivery and political bravery? Why can't we emancipate ourselves from the stories that make us utterly inferior to the present world and throughout all of history? Oh, Africa.
Why?
Has our blessing become a curse? Have we inherited an enviable wealth only to leave us worse? I am still looking forward to the day where we shall once again boast of servant leaders and not just rulers. Men and women who will assume their political positions, not for their selfish interests, not to fool us. People who will not bow to the dictates of neocolonialism, even at the face of guns and bullets. Oh, Africa.
Why?
We boast of great leaders such as Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana, Gamal Abdel Nasser of Egypt, Nelson Mandela of South Africa, Haile Selassie of Ethiopia, Julius Malema of Tanzania, Muammar Gaddafi of Libya, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf of Liberia, Sam Nujoma of Namibia, Nnamdi Azikiwe of Nigeria, Kenneth Kaunda of Zambia, Patrice Lumumba of Congo, Thomas Sankara of Burkina Faso, Jomo Kenyatta of Kenya, Modibo Keita of Mali, Amilcar Cabral of Cape Verde and Guinea-Bissau, Samora Machel of Mozambique, and many others we uphold as great and unique. But do we live at what they preach? Because if it all comes to this, oh, Africa.
Why?
So what then is the essence of Kwame Nkrumah's advocacy for African unity? Gamal Abdel Nasser's call for Arab unity? Nelson Mandela's fight against the apartheid and its legally discriminating social policy? Haile Selassie's approval of chemical weapons and a call for collective security? Julius Nyerere's political philosophy, oh Gaddafi, a we for Gaddafi, and his advocacy for a common African currency? Ellen Johnson Sirleaf's extraordinary leadership and upright democracy? If it all comes to this, what then is the essence of Sam Nujoma's anti-apartheid and anti-colonial activism? Nnamdi Azikiwe's call for nationalism? Kenneth Kaunda's political ideology of African humanism? Patrice Lumumba's fight against imperialism? Thomas Sankara's commitment to women's rights and upright Pan-Africanism? If it all comes to this, what then is the essence of Jomo Kenyatta's fight against colonial rule? Modibo Keita's immense contribution to the OAU? Amilcar Cabral and Samora Machel's sacrifice made just for me and you? Oh, Africa.
Why?
Many prophets have we had, many prophets have we lost. But they continue to live on in our hearts, because today we still fight the fights they once fought. Our freedom at last with their dear lives they bought. Please hear me beyond the words that I speak. For it's not the accolades and applause of men that are sick, but that we all wake up to a new Africa. Enough of the sleep. So if you and I be Africans to the day we die, then please join me in asking Africa.
Why?
Africa.
Why?
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Why?
Thank you very much.
Nati Ogli. NATTY Ochinyela.
Okay,
Tale hello. Tale Toboy.
Yeah.
Tale
Me something they vex me, but I know they understand that thing. With the Africa, even the soil self, if you spit for top self, plants they grow. The whole world, the most resourceful country in the whole world is the Congo. But Congo be the poorest for the world inside. How it make sense? It about me. So we did this Ghana, present day Ghana. See the minerals we get. We get that clay 7 they carry the do glass then. We know they even do anything. We there here, everything they mess up. Where this country, we they see the truth, but if you talk, I wanna lead us. Today, see the Yawa come for here. But PLO Lumumba they can't talk. You see this guy to Malema too, they can't talk then things. That be great leaders then things. Where if they impact some seed for on our head inside, we go start to germinate. Where we go start to produce great plant then things. Where right now, Charlie people they try block the thing where things they mess up for year then things. Charlie, why people they do that? Why then they do us? Why on our leaders they do? Akufado, they short man. What did they do? Charlie for start to think long. This thing, Charlie, you put the mess up for years. Charlie, why? You there here, you know they think anything. You, by yourself, you can't date vice president. You know if you do it. Now you say they won't can't turn president. When you for vote, why you feel they laugh then? Charlie, you go come. People go come out from them. Houses can't listen to you. Can't talk something now. If they talk, then they laugh. Like Ghanaians will be joke, then they laugh. The economic card, then hey, like we Ghanaians, you know, then left them. How can they listen to you? You they laugh. Like second, we not get problems. Ministers then go vote give you before people go come into power. You go talk say people go chop money. If you they ask them where the money they go tell you say if they chop the money but the sake of the work of the devil make them forgive them. Where they go forgive them? They will clear them. Where that money you go take no? If they carry go do road, where people that road no go do accident go come 1,000 people go die. Where you say make them forgive you? Where Ghanaians go forgive you?
If you ask me today whether I'm a proud Ghanaian, I will say a big no. Why am I saying this? The constitution is clearly stated that as a Ghanaian, I have the right to express myself. We have a lot of people out there who have the wisdom and are ready to impact it onto the youth of this country. These people have availed themselves today. Even as we're all gathered here, we came from wherever we find ourselves to this place so that we can learn something from the learned people, those who have the wisdom and are not greedy and ready to impact on us. Today, we have heard some greedy people somewhere sitting at the comfort of their offices and saying that this is a call from above. So therefore, the wisdom that we are coming to learn, we should go home and rest. We came to learn something from the learned people, those who are not greedy and are ready to impact knowledge on us. But somebody sitting at his home saying that no. Tell them to stop. The youth are not ready to learn all those things. Are you telling us we are ready to learn armed robbery? Are you telling us we are ready to go and learn the stupid behavior of lesbianism and gayism somewhere there that you want to impact on us? We are not ready for all those things. We are ready to learn from those who are the business-minded people, not those who are corrupt and sitting somewhere doesn't want us to move anywhere. I am pissed off. In fact, and I'm not the only person here. That is why the youth are all gathered in their numbers to make sure that the right thing is done. Why is somebody's right is suppressed when the person is coming up? Now, today, tomorrow, why should I allow the old to sit down there and make sure the youth doesn't go up? If I'm your son sitting there as a president or the vice president or the whoever that you are saying they should, I don't know now. After the person has spent all this money with all this organization, the money I used my last money and bought a taxi and came here so that I'll come and learn something and go and impact upon myself and my family. Today, because of this program, the cancellation of this program, I have to walk from here to where I came from. I don't have money to go. I was ready to learn what I'm going to get here and confidently walk home without even getting a car. But today, it has been cancelled. Africa, why? Africa, why? Africa, why? Are we ready to move? If you're not ready to move, then we'll be stagnant. What kind of resources doesn't Africa have? We have everything, but the leaders who are in this, who are sitting on it, has made it in a way that it can't hatch. They have incubated it, but they are not ready to make it hatch. And that is why the youth today are suffering. Africa, why? Africa, why? Ghana, why? Why are our leaders suppressing us this way? Are we not? Are they not thinking about the future of this country? if they are indeed thinking about the future of this country, they shouldn't screw it to only it is me alone, so therefore nobody should come closer. Why you alone? Are you not going to die? Where is Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the founder of this nation? Where is Kwame Nkrumah? But Kwame Nkrumah has left some legacy which will never be clean anywhere.
God bless.
What legacy are you leaving? As the president of this country, as a minister of this country, as the whatever of this country, what legacy are you leaving? Is it a legacy you are leaving? No. Is it a legacy they want to see? No. Africa.
Why?
Africa.
Why?
I rest my case.
Why? Africa.